Hey guys, it's me. Just wanted to share another, these were my along with, and there's going to be more. Like I mentioned, I did a lot of little orders, and I told you I'd share them with you guys once they come. This is my first order to Gina K Designs, and I'm a little sad because I ordered this. I'll tell you why I ordered this paper. I'm getting more and more into Copics, and I got this paper because initially, because I was just starting out, I only had the Georgia Pacific, the cheaper paper that I know they say is not the most wonderful for, I mean, it works great for me. It works great in my printer, especially now that I'm into the digital stamps, because that's going to save me a lot of money instead of buying them all in rubber. Especially, I have the issue, like once I use them, say I use an image for a Christmas card, I don't know how many more times I'd use it to need to have it in my stash. So that's when digital stamps come good in, because they're easy to store. You don't need easy mount foam. You don't have to physically store them. And they're only $3 each, and they're free shipping. And they come instantly. You don't have to wait. So that's just some benefits that, is for them. And hold on one second. I'm going to set you here while I grab something. But here it is. So like I said, this is what I have, this paper here, and it's Georgia Pacific. And these are just some colorings I've done, just messing around with different colors with this this card I showed you here, because this is going to be my Christmas card. So I was downstairs watching TV with my husband and my daughter, so I worked on coloring some of these. But anyway, this is the Georgia Pacific paper, which I don't have an issue with. It's, it's decent, thickness or whatever, but they say they kind of soak up, I guess, your Copic, the ink from your Copics, which could very well be true, because I'm going to show you the backs of these. And you see how the color comes through, it just saturates through, them. So anyway, this was the paper I've been using, which was fine because I was just starting with Copics and I didn't want to invest a whole lot because I only had a few Copics at that time. And I wanted to see whether I even liked them. And of course I did. So anyway, I've been hearing more and more about the different papers and which ones would work best. So I've heard nothing but good reviews about the Pure Luxury from Gina K Designs. So I thought, now that I got my computer man came and he got my computer ready for all my digital stamps, because I have a Mac and it didn't have any program on it for Microsoft Word, but I don't know how he did it, but he was able to actually get a Mac's version of Microsoft Word. So I was thrilled. So I still have to kind of learn with that, because even as you see, like where these are placed, it won't let me space them. Like when I click the image on Microsoft Word and then move it, once I let go of the mouse, it jumps back to where it was. Because really, ideally, because I'm going to use a spellbinder on these, I would rather, and I moved the margins over, but I would have rather had this a little more space so I can get the spellbinder die, just so I don't have to risk, cutting into the other one. I mean, I'm able to do it with these like this, but I know there's a better way. So that I have to work on. So if any of you know that, shoot me a message, But what I'm doing is I'm clicking on the image in Microsoft Word and then pulling it over to where I need it. And when I pull it to where I need it and let it go, it just jumps back to where it started. So if any of you have the answer for that, it's probably something simple. But like I said, I'm not the best at computers. I'm working on it. I'm getting better, but I don't know that yet. So for now, this works. But I'm just thrilled to even have them this small, because like I showed you before, they would print 8.5 by 11, which, what are you going to do with that? So anyway, I put in my first order to Gina K Designs, and what I got is the Pure Luxury 25 sheets, heavy base weight, 120 pound, pure white. And they had a cream color, but I figured I'd go with this and then just do, like, I'm really liking the inking, around the edges. So I figured to distress it, that's what I'll do. So I ordered 2 packs because I figured everybody had such good reviews on it, I'd have to love it. So instead of paying shipping twice on it, I just paid it once. And here's what it came up to. I just blocked my address out, but I ordered two of the packs, and they were $6.95 each, so it came to $13.90. And then the shipping wasn't too bad because these were heavy. It said shipping to USA and Canada only is $4.95 for the 2 packs, so it totaled out to $18.85. But I figure if it saves my markers, it'll be worth the investment. And so many people say it's worth the $6.95 for this paper. Now, my opinion of the paper when it came, I haven't worked with it yet. I haven't stamped my rubber things on it. It's very thick. It almost feels like a lightweight chipboard, like a white chipboard or like a poster board. That's what it is. It reminds you of poster board because it almost feels like it has some type of sheen, you know, over it. But I have a problem. So I was chatting with one of the girls. She left a comment on my channel. And she said, because I just asked, you know, what do you guys think about this Gina-K paper? I put in an order for it, blah, blah, blah. And somebody answered back and said they really liked it, and it goes through their printer fine. Because I wanted to know, you know, I heard that the only people I've seen talk about is when they stamp an image on it. They said it's great and it's easy for blending and it does not go through the other side. Which really doesn't bother me that it goes through the other side because I'm always putting it, you know, where you'd never see the straight to the end. So that aspect didn't bother me, but the thought of if it uses more of your markers, I didn't like that because I don't want to go buying all the refill inks and all that. So that's more why I got it, because I don't mind if it bleeds through, but that's one of the benefits they say is that it doesn't bleed through with this. But, however, I have an HP printer, nothing super fancy, but, you know, it's pretty new. But when I put this paper in there to print one of my, you know, my Mo's digital pencil images, it kept saying Media Jam. So my husband, you know, fixed it for me, and there wasn't anything jammed in there, it just won't accept this paper. And I'm very upset about that because now I can't print any of my digital images on there. So I mean, I can still use it obviously, and I can use it for my rubber stamps, but I was kind of hoping to go more so digital and then obviously still get rubber stamps that don't come in digital form or whatever, or if I find them at a good sale. But I really wanted this to print through my printer. So if you're watching, whoever commented and said that they went through good on their printer, or anybody who maybe didn't see that video and seeing this one, if you know, if you have this Gina-K luxury paper work through your printer, could you let me know what printer you have, what brand you have, or maybe any tricks that you might have for this paper, because I really want to get this working with my Mo's digital pencil. So hopefully you have a printer that's not super expensive, because like I said, mine's just a regular basic HP, and maybe that's why. And I don't really want to spend, you know, I really like my printer. It's just basic, but it works for me. So, but if you have any, you know, ideas of maybe a printer that's not super expensive, or even if it is expensive, just send me a message and let me know what you have and what printer that you're able to get this paper working in your printer for your digital images. Because I really like to use it now that I have 2 packs of it, you know, and I want to get it working well with my Copics. So if any of you can answer that, let me know. So overall, so far I'm happy with this, but I haven't even stamped any regular images to color it. But I just want to share with you what your shipping's going to look like, and you know, to get the 2 packs is probably come to $18.85 with the $4.95 shipping if you're in USA or Canada only, it says. So once I do stamp a regular image on here is what I'll have to do until I can figure out this printer thing. I will let you guys know how that's working for me, but just wanted to share that quick haul with you guys. So if any of you know what printers this works best with and what printer you're able to get it in with no, you know, jam problems, please let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all your help.